Hello everyone, this is Dr. Hefe. We're back with the badass monk and his little homie, Cormac the Templar. And today we're going to do a Maghda Inferno run. So let's go to the lair of the witch and teach this witch that, yeah, she's going to have to pay. She's actually a pretty simple boss compared to the butcher. I'm using the same set of skills that I used in the Butcher and Skeleton King videos. As you can see with the Valor down here, it's actually pretty useful defeating some mobs in Act 2 Inferno. So this is actually the part that you're going to have to watch out for when she summons these three little guys from out of her skirts. My monk has pretty high attack rate, so he's able to punch faster than these guys can hit. He can stun them. But, yeah, basically their wind-up hit is a one-hit kill, so that's what you're going to have to watch out for. But if you can get one or two of them attacking you, then you're going to be pretty okay. Maghda, she's pretty weak in attacks. This little butterfly slash swarm slash whatever the heck that thing is that she's spitting at you doesn't really do that much damage, and if you're a ranged character, you can avoid it pretty easily. It's a pretty slow attack. But these guys are the ones that are going to be the hardest to kill, or the hardest to deal with. But as you can see right here, I'm able to get three of them until one of them sneaks behind you. But if you can get them against a wall or against one of the edges and be able to hit multiple ones at the same time, you're gonna do a lot better. You're gonna have a much higher chance of surviving. So the way that she does it, she summons two of them, then she opens her skirts again and four guys pop out, and then the last time we'll have five little guys pop out, which is pretty impressive on her part, I think. What else? Yeah, Act 2 has been sucking a lot, but you're actually able to make some progress if you run a lot from the enemies. I'm actually realizing that the boss battles are not the real difficult thing about this game anymore. It's really the rare mobs with certain abilities, certain affixes, I guess is what they're called. So if there's any certain group of enemies, any sort of certain affixes that you guys are having trouble with, just post that down in the comments and I'll try and take care of those guys if I can find them and kill them. It'll be a lot easier for any Act 1 guys that you guys are having trouble with, because Act 2 just sucks. I mean, even on normal when I first got here and had to deal with those sand wasps, I was still getting killed. So you can imagine how much of a pain in the ass they are on Inferno mode. And I'm going to explain my builds a little bit. The skills are all the same. So all the same from the Butcher. I've seen some other builds with Mantra of Healing. Instead, they're using Mantra of Conviction with Overawe. That's pretty good if you're a DPS monk, which I'm not. I'm a badass monk. So I use Mantra of Healing with Time of Need to increase the resists. And I'm just going to look at some of my equipment. So, got this fist. That's pretty awesome. The spirit regeneration is pretty useful, especially if we're going to be running away. You're still going to be getting some spirit back, even while you're running. And I'm trying to do... So with my skills, I have one with everything. So what you can do is you can double stack your resists. So you can get resist all plus poison resist. So I'm trying to double stack that. You can see I have my resists up to 600 now. With the DPS, you can get that increased when you use your Breath of Heaven with Blazing Wrath. So, just a quick look at some of my equipment, just in case some of you guys out there are trying to figure out what you want to buy in the auction house. Now these rings, there's about 100 of them in the auction house, but they're really useful to up your attack speed. And as you saw, when I got those pain mongrels, or whatever those little guys that Maghda pops out of her skirts, when I was punching them, they couldn't attack me with their one-hit kill because I had such a high attack speed. So that's going to be really useful for you monks out there, as well as other characters. Just looking at some more of these items. And the helm, I put an emerald in there because I'm trying to get more gold. If you're looking for more survivability, probably want to put an amethyst in there. And those are the items. So leave me some comments, some advice, what kind of enemies you want me to see the badass monk take on next, and I'll just keep on putting up some more boss videos as I'm able to kill them. So all you guys have fun with Diablo 3, and take care of yourself.